we go. We are back. This is the New Release Wednesday show. We are back for 2018. I got Joe. I got Heather. And I'm your man, P. And I got Shady Hayes in the house. What's up, Shady?
Shady.
And I got my gal, Belle. They're chilling in the background. We've recorded a bunch of other stuff, so you'll see them in the other segments that we have. So we're going to give this new updated version of New Release Wednesday right now. It's nothing but the rundown. We'll have our other topics in other areas of the channel on YouTube where we're going to break down the Marvel MCU 2018. And as always, our picks. So check out the playlist with our picks that we got going on. And hopefully we'll have some more cool, fun stuff with our super vlogger and Shady and Belle and her cosplay building construction. We're going to rock it out. We got a lot of stuff coming to your way. So just check out the channel. Make sure you subscribe. So since we've left 2017 from our last episode to now, what has been going on, y'all? Did y'all get everything you wanted for Christmas? And how was your New Year? What up?
I love New Year. I sort of lean
what did
towards.
You do?
I sort of lean more towards like the New Year than the Christmas for some reason.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Christmas.
Yeah.
True.
And I feel like
Did you get everything you wanted though?
I didn't want anything.
No new equipment, because I know you like your camera equipment.
No one can buy my
I'm
stuff.
all about your equipment.
No one buys my stuff. My stuff is like too expensive.
Well, shoot, you already bought like that badass Black Magic. What was it that you got?
I updated.
Yeah, I was like, bruh.
But I feel like for me, Christmas,
Camera love.
Christmas, there's more personal pressure. People
Okay.
are like, they put more pressure on it, but like,
Yeah.
New Year feels more like romantic to me.
Oh,
You know?
Did you go out somewhere?
No, I did not. I retreated into my domain
Right
of nothingness.
there. Belle's over there going, ah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you had a good time with the family.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? No, I probably didn't.
Heather, how was yours?
My New Year's was boring as heck. We just did anime and just ate food, which I'm okay with.
That sounds
Anime.
amazing. How's that boring?
Well, we didn't do anything fun. We went.
You didn't watch Mariah Carey?
We create this picture though. I'm like visualizing it. What were you watching?
Mariah Carey?
We watched a lot of. We caught up on Food Wars. I finally
Okay.
caught up on Food Wars. We're watching something or other thing. I can't remember all the names. I caught up on Nambaka. If you're not watching that, everything's sparkly.
What's that?
There's a kitty that sparkles.
That's an anime?
It's an anime.
Okay.
Nambaka it's called The Numbers, and I believe it's in Japanese. It's actually The Numbers.
Was it on Crunchyroll, Netflix?
It's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
It's fantastic, and everything sparkles. It's amazing. Everything. Even the kitty cat. Like when the kitty cat started walking out and he was sparkling, I'm like, done. It's in prison and it's awesome and it's not gay. It is gay, but that's okay. Yeah. It's not that. Well, it's pretty gay, but it's all right.
Gay is okay.
I'm
Patrick?
queer. It's all right. Anyway, my Christmas.
New Year's.
All right, Christmas. I think I got everything I wanted. I don't think there was.
Oh, that's
anything.
amazing.
Yay! I don't think I actually wanted anything, but like my husband got me nice stuff. I got him okay stuff, and
Like, not to age us, but are we at that point where like, don't get me anything, or
Yeah.
do you have things?
Well, personally, it's all about being, it's me, my wife, and our daughter. It's all about our child. Like, me and my wife, we get what we want when we want because we're adults. And
Good freaking adults. Man.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for anything. So, like, she didn't ask for anything. I didn't ask for anything. And I was actually shocked. She got me a BB-8 thing that was the big one that can move around. And it was pretty dope. I was like, why'd you get this? Because she's like, I saw that you liked it when you were at the store with Madison. And I'm like, oh, okay. That was very sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really didn't get her much of anything because she,
So now you feel bad.
Yeah. And exactly. It made me feel so bad that she got me something and I really didn't get her anything.
And it was something that you wanted.
Because we really wanted stuff from Madison.
You know why? Because you don't pay attention to her.
Oh, called out. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, see, like for me, it's really weird. Like this Christmas thing is weird. So like even for Hanukkah, like my parents would take me. They'd be like, "All right, we're at the toy store. Pick out the things you want. You don't get them until Hanukkah," and that was it. But I picked out my presents. Having this whole like Christmas list thing is weird. I literally
it's very
like
commercial.
I'm like, I don't want anything. Is that an easier thing to say?
I love the holiday. Don't get me wrong. I love holidays. I love Christmas. Because there's a lot of family stuff that are happening. And a lot of activity in making our child smile. But like between my wife and I, it's like we'd rather just spend time together. The stuff we want to do or plan vacations, that's not anything you can put under a tree right now.
See, I'm on your wife's side. I do enjoy getting gifts that people like. They like. I like listening carefully. Like, oh wait, they mentioned this. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna buy anything.
I was listening all year, mind you. That
To go back on the vacation thing, one of the big things that we noticed in retail this year, and it was something that came out the last 2 years, have been big. Even though it might seem like a lot of money in the long run, a lot of families have been going on vacations and not getting presents.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those where they'd rather spend $1,200 and just everyone go out on a cruise.
Yeah.
Instead of spend $1,500 on food and presents, and it's so to be fair, it's like he might be listening. She might want a cruise.
We're about experiences and possessions.
You're
Joe.
No, actually, you're
Carabeo.com.
You're that's right. .com. You're ramping up for the birthday present though. That's what's happening. You're building up to that. The more important one, the personalized.
I'm gonna take care of you, baby. You know I love you.
He remembers your anniversary. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
All right, off of me. And now we're into 2018. Events that have happened since we started back on the show. We missed like last week. I think there was a week of comics and other pop culture stuff. All I know is it's SAG, being a member of SAG-AFTRA, being a part of the union as an actor. It's award season, and I've been watching a lot of films. If you haven't seen Shape of Water,
Shape of Water.
Probably my favorite. I think you said it was your favorite as well.
That's my favorite.
Of the slate of films that are up for awards,
Yeah.
Shape of Water is dope. You will believe a woman and a fish can fall in love, and
Go see Fish Boyfriends.
That's right.
See
Yes.
Fish Boyfriends.
Yes.
And original films,
Not for kids.
Outside of that as well, there's a lot. I'm still watching a lot to catch up. But it won on the Globes, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the Globes for a second. But Frances McDormand and who was the other guy he was in Iron Man. Rockwell. Frances McDormand and Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell won Best Supporting, and Frances McDormand won Best Actress at the Globes. But 3 boards in Ebbing, Missouri. Great film, dark comedy. I was talking to Joe about this because we're big film guys. You're gonna want to check that out. Really good film. And there's a lot of other great films, but check that out. 3 Billboards and Shape of Water if you haven't seen it. But going back to the Globes, all I gotta say is Oprah Winfrey 2020.
No.
I got to. She's dope. I know, and another reason because we already have an evil person right now who's a populist, but she's inspiring.
I do want to point out
if Trump can become fucking president,
that's my problem though.
Come on,
that's my problem though. It's I love you, Oprah. Your speech was beautiful, and it was actually one of the 3 things I watched from the Globes because I'm actually very happy I didn't watch it because as an intersectional feminist. I from what I hear,
the time's up. You weren't feeling the time's up.
I'm not okay with it. I mean, it's hey, if you want to make that hashtag, if you want to do it, that's totally fine. But it's for one thing, POCs are not accessories. They're not. But it's and I get the idea of it, but they're not.
But there's a lot of POCs that are involved with that movement.
Oh, that's true. But
I'm one of them.
Well, it's more like the fact that all of these women brought activists as dates. It's like you don't need to make they're not handbags.
Gotcha.
It's like that's what bugs me. But it's anyway going back to it. Oprah, the speech was beautiful and incredibly inspiring. And if you don't watch anything from the Globes, definitely YouTube that speech because it was gorgeous. Mm-hmm. But what we don't need in office right now is someone who has money, who is popular, and has 0 political experience. Oprah and theoretically, I heard it's The Rock. Theoretically, they would be really fun presidents. The Rock is a Republican, but we won't go there. Love you, Dwayne Johnson. Love you. You're a Republican, though, honey. With that being said, we need someone who can straight up can be political when we need it. Because right now we have someone who's selfish, we have someone who has money, and we have someone who's not looking out for us. And honestly, a celebrity is not going to know where to go after that. We need someone who's experienced.
So in short,
I'm with you.
In short, someone that's qualified.
Uncle Joe, you and Barack, bring that bromance back. You can just flip the ticket.
Hey,
Uncle Joe 2020.
Or Michelle.
Well, then maybe
Michelle. I love Michelle. I love Michelle.
So then hopefully Oprah will help us lead us to that person.
True.
Hopefully.
Or on the real, Kamala Harris out of California. She's already, amazeballs. Kamala Harris out of Cali.
Now, there was a moment that sort of I would say upset me, but it's also, I don't know if it's contradictory. But after the Oprah speech, you had Natalie Portman and...
Oh, that was savage. I loved it. I'm sorry.
That was fan freaking... That girl...
Now that's... So though it may be true, yes, male directors all the way, but I don't want to shit on those directors. Like, it might be great.
Because it was kind of awkward because I love Guillermo del Toro and he deserved that win, but it was a weird transition.
It's one of those moments like, I understand, it's great. That's a great moment. But then I look at those guys and I'm like, did they deserve it?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know them as personal, but like also Guillermo del Toro, I look at him and I'm like, I don't think he would abuse anybody.
There's another...
I understand the statement, and Natalie Portman is a misstatement, and that's totally fine. But at the end of the day,
there was no misstatement. There was 100%.
No,
that was on purpose.
Misstatement, because that's what she's known for. Misstatement. She makes statements all day long. But I saw it, and I was like, and then I started cutting. It's sort of like
I'm with you on that.
I don't like anyone or anything that sort of discredits people's hard work, because say we're busting our ass, like Del Toro was saying, like you are. 3 years, you're working your ass off for this movie, and all of a sudden you're about to get an award, and you're like, well, you're not even deserving because you're a man. It's sort of like, sure, but did you like the movie? I sort of almost died making this thing too. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't know what the relationships are, but like, good statement, but damn, it sucks.
Yeah, I think remarkable
it's savage.
Statement, but
it's savage,
but
also like, damn, did Happy Savage on them? Did they deserve it? Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
But if I was Guillermo del Toro and I know the movement and how important it is right now, I would have been okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have been that upset.
Yeah,
because I did win too.
But like that's what I was saying. I was like, oh, not the Del Toro.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing is, I didn't take it that way at all. I took it as straight up. She's making a point.
Yeah.
There were 0 women nominated.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. It's not that the men were not as fantastic as they should be. It's just because 5% of whatever that website said or whatever that guy said following, 5% of movies were directed by women. It doesn't freaking matter. If there is a movie that should be up on that pedestal with them, why weren't women even looked at?
Yeah.
That was the question.
I mean, if we can get those films, more female directed films out there that we can all see. I mean, and we also got a whole bunch of...
Which one?
3 Billboards.
3 Billboards, yes.
Billboards, shout out to the side. 3 Billboards.
There you go.
Just in case you can't hear over the
It was
camera.
directed by a female.
Because Belle doesn't want to get on camera right now.
That's
so I'm just going to put her out there like that.
That's how it is.
She had her opportunity. Speaking up for the ladies.
All right.
But, great statement, but I was like, damn, that's...
Yeah.
I was like, if there was directors that I did not respect on there, probably, but I was like, man, those guys are like... I mean,
I can see that.
I was like, Spielberg, Ridley Scott, Nolan, and it was effective, but also I was like, man, if me as a director was like, okay, cool. In a way, it almost makes me feel bad to be a male director in this day and age because I'm still hustling too.
Yeah.
And so it almost makes me feel like, okay, I guess it's really not my time. So, but it's probably not.
So you should be just as angry for all the assholes that, made it into the environment that it is.
You mean those pathetic ass people that should get their heads chopped
Harvey
off?
Weinstein, you should have your dick chopped up.
Yeah, get skinned and,
Anyway, let's not get too dark and get too political because we are trying to change up for 2018. We're trying to take action instead of reaction right now. So we're going to stop y'all.
Yes. Register to vote.
There we go.
And then actually vote.
And actually vote.
For people you believe in.
Remember, register to vote.
And vote for people you believe in.
All right, guys. What else is happening before we get into the rundown for the rest of the week? Anything new? There was some casting news with Riverdale and Sabrina.
Not Riverdale. Not
Riverdale. Was Riverdale?
No.
Sabrina.
Sabrina. Chilling Adventures.
But it's in the
Sabrina.
same Archie universe. No?
No. It's in a Netflix universe. Completely different.
Netflix.
They are talking now. What you're probably
Confused.
thinking is that they were talking about for a while that Sabrina was
The
going
Chilling
to
Adventures of Sabrina, right?
Yes,
The Archie.
Yes. It is in Archie. It is in the same universe in...
But
no, it's in a completely different universe. I'm sorry. No, it's...
I thought it was going to be involved with... I'm confused.
No,
I got to read that release again.
Two separate shows?
Originally, Sabrina had signed up with, I believe, Sci-Fi. They had signed a contract, and then they were jumped. Netflix bought the contracts. So they will be signing with contract, and... Oh, I forgot the name of the girl. Gosh darn it. She's from Mad Men.
We're going to throw it on the screen right now.
Yeah.
She's awesome, though.
Don't worry about
it. I don't know her name either, but we will know her name.
She will. And
we'll know her name.
They did finally cast her, and of course, I completely just...
So, due to the successes of Riverdale on CW, they finally realizing all these other Archie characters are awesome, so Sabrina is getting life back.
Kiernan Shipka.
I would have never even...
And so that's going to happen on Netflix.
It's going to be on Netflix. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. If you're not reading the Dark Universe that Archie is making, you need to. It is fantastic. The Hunger is a werewolf story
Jughead.
with Jughead. You also have Afterlife with Archie. If you're getting tired of zombie stories, but you still want zombie stories, you need to read Afterlife. It is so
fantastic.
good. Chilling Adventures. Chilling Adventures is basically a Rosemary's Baby kind of story. It is beautiful. It is It's going to be the gothic Sabrina that we all needed.
The Archie that you know from the past and probably read at the barbershop like I did when I was a kid is totally different now, and they're killing it. So shout out to Archie, and I love this stuff. Their Dark Universe, their Riverdale Universe, and then the regular, and they still have the regular Archie title that Mark Waid did with from Saga.
Fiona Staples.
Yes, they were killing it. It's a new team right now again on the regular Archie title. I think with 25 issue 25, 27 now. But they're killing it. Archie's killing it. If you're not a fan of Archie, you should. They're doing an amazing job.
Really good.
Any other comic news going on? Anything happening in the shop?
In the shop, not so much, but one more casting, DeWanda Wise as Captain Marvel's something.
Oh, yeah,
We're hoping Monica Rambeau.
Yep.
Hopefully the first woman to carry the Captain Marvel moniker.
Will hopefully be joining Brie Larson, but as well, I'm really hoping, I'm kind of nervous about that. So, because from what I understand, Captain Marvel, Brie Larson's character is going to be set during the 80s.
90s.
So it's 90s. Okay. So will they be advancing into the now?
Wait,
and then also, because I want Miss Marvel, our Indian Pakistani Miss Marvel to hopefully appear. Hopefully they'll save her. I don't want her to appear yet.
There are going to be a lot of
well.
announcements with the next part of the films. One of the reasons that they're saying that Miss Marvel is or Captain Marvel is going to be Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel is going to be in the 90s is because they wanted that whatever is going to happen.
Yeah.
Scrolls. In that unnamed fourth Avengers film is going to bring Captain Marvel into the now. But she's already going to have been Captain Marvel for
a while.
20 years, I guess, at that point.
That'll be interesting.
So we'll see what it is. But it'll also prove one thing. Samuel L. Jackson doesn't age.
No, he doesn't.
Because he will be in the movie.
Just like Paul Rudd.
But Samuel L. Jackson's gorgeous, and that's okay.
You know what? So keeping on casting news real quick.
I've never heard anyone say he's gorgeous before. It's amazing.
I love him so much.
If y'all are following me, I'm the Valiant Entertainment guy with my Valiant picks on our comic pick segment. It was announced at one point Jared Leto was in the running for Bloodshot, but now apparently it's going to be Vin Diesel. If you're a fan of Vin Diesel and fan of Bloodshot, the Italian hitman that is Bloodshot will now probably be played by Vin Diesel.
I'm just going to say this to all Valiant. Valiant, I am very proud of you. I will believe it when I see it.
Yeah, we shall see. That's the name that's in the running now. I think it's an improvement over Leto because I really didn't see Jared Leto as Bloodshot because Bloodshot's kind of a stacked cat, and Leto's he's a little on the thinner side. So I'm curious on that is. So anything else we want to talk about before we get to our rundown? Joe, any other news? Any is Monday Missions coming along? Another new album dropping? Or you know what? I think I saw on Instagram you're gonna be doing a little Mr. Bandit a little bit stuff. I think spinning off now real quick.
I feel like there's a musician named Mr. Bandit that might be playing out some.
Can they find out at joecarabeo.com?
Or Mr. SoundCloud/Mr. Bandit, but probably at joecarabeo.com.
joecarabeo.com.
Check it out.
Who is that guy?
I know, right? All right, guys, let's give them the rundown. Let's tell them what's going out on DVD this week. Before I lead into that, there was no video games this week because we like to tell you what video games are dropping as well.
None?
There's no video games. They're leaving it till the rest of the month. I think all the hot ones came out before Christmas, and now the chilling video game developers. I think they're actually isn't like E3 or something. There's some kind of like expo going on in Vegas going on right now.
Oh, I thought that was in February.
Some kind of tech. There's a tech expo going on in Vegas right now. I forgot the name of it. But anyway,
it's called CES.
So no video games. Everybody's playing other
CES.
Stuff. Everybody's playing Player Unknown Battlegrounds. Is that the game for our gamers? Any gamers in here? Am I the only gamer? Damn, I guess I'm the only. PUBG. That's what's filling up my feed right now. Everybody's playing that. So play that. But when you're not playing that, new on DVD, the new It. I didn't see it in theaters, so I'm excited to finally catch it. Did you see it?
Yeah.
I did not get to see it, but I'm
The Skarsgård.
I'm happy that it's coming to DVD because I get to see it and not cry.
Okay.
In the theater.
Check it out.
I did cry. No.
Did you see it?
Yes,
I'm arachnophobic, and if y'all didn't know, I just gave away the ending.
Skarsgård better than Tim Curry.
There is nobody better than Tim Curry.
I didn't see it. I'm with you.
No, I didn't see it either, but that's an answer.
That's blasphemous question, huh?
It depends on how they say the name Georgie. That's it.
I think Tim Curry's a hell of a lot better.
It's a really good
This new one is very evil looking, but Tim
So
Curry
good.
was
It's fun.
classic.
It's fun. It's a fun movie. I think you
Yeah.
guys will enjoy
It's
it.
really
It's
good.
fun.
Okay. Also out on DVD, The Foreigner, Jackie Chan. I didn't catch it, but apparently you
Good.
checked it out, Shady.
Yep.
Dope. It looks dope.
It's
What's
really
the synopsis
good.
on that?
I can't tell you. You have to watch it. It's so
Oh.
it's so good.
I think a
I've
bastard's
seen-
daughter
I mean,
gets
I think-
captured and they
Yeah,
have to,
it's like
he's trying to work with the
Kind of
embassy.
like Taken, but he directed it and produced it, but you haven't seen him act and
Jackie really doing some
it's
dramatic-
he's in
dramatic
it.
stuff.
He's in it a lot.
I can't wait.
This is also
Yeah.
rumored that the reason that he wanted to do this film is because he's done with physicalities. So this is his last physical film. That was
Wow.
one of the
He
rumors.
makes a lot of money too.
Wow. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited.
He's got like 50 years of films under his
Yeah.
belt, though. So
All right. So yeah, check that out. Also out, if you didn't catch it, we were talking about Black Panther earlier. Chadwick Boseman, Marshall, his interpretation of Thurgood Marshall, Supreme Court Justice, is out. Check that out before you see Black Panther.
That dude is money.
He plays everything.
He's money, dude.
Marshall out on DVD. Also out for you anime heads, Naruto Shippuden, if I'm saying that right. Box set 33 is out. Not a big anime guy. Scooby-Doo. I'm interested in
that.
this.
It's actually really
Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave,
Brave
and the Bold.
Batman.
it's really cute. It's really
Direct to
cute.
DVD anime movie. That looks super fresh. I like the Batman Brave and the Bold
I'm a big fan of
series.
that,
That
yeah.
was super sweet. They introduced a lot of...
It knew exactly what it was.
Yes.
And they went for it.
If you read the Scooby-Doo team up comic, which you should, it's really really good.
Yeah.
But if you're reading the Scooby-Doo comic, Scooby-Doo team up, it's I believe some of the same creative team is in the movie or is doing the movie. It's gonna be really cute, and they've done this storyline in the comics. So.
Sweet. I'm super excited to check it out. That's going to be dope. I didn't catch it in theaters, but my daughter was upset because we had a lot of stuff going on. My Little Pony, the movie. I know you caught that one.
Yeah.
Are you a brony?
No, I didn't watch it.
Total brony.
It's not on DVD if you missed it like
My
I
secret-
did.
one of my
So I'm
secret
sorry,
loves.
Madison, but we're going to get it. My Little Pony is out on
On
Blu-ray
DVD, you gonna buy it? Yeah.
I'm going to check it out. Other movies, Bullet Head. Don't know too much about that. Friend Request, that evil Facebook movie. Stalker Killer is coming out. The Lion Guard, The Rise of Scar is from The Lion King. It's some
Disney XD,
ongoing Disney
yeah.
XD movie. 68 Kill, November Criminals, and Mark Felt, The Man Who Brought Down the White House is out on Blu-ray DVD. Go check it out.
Yeah.
And to tell us what's in theaters,
So,
Joe Carabeo.
coming to the theaters near you. The Commuter.
Commuter.
But
Who's in the
Taken.
Commuter?
who's in it?
Liam Neeson.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
It's Taken on a Train.
Don't worry
Taken
about
on a Train.
It's Liam Neeson, man. That's what it is.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
I'm so excited for this terrible movie.
Take it on
So
train.
excited for this.
I like his films, man.
I love Liam Neeson.
Is he missing a daughter? Who's it
No,
this time?
he's trying to figure out who
That's a conspiracy?
the odd man out on the train is.
Yeah.
He's on a commuter train,
set up.
and he has to save.
It's taking clue.
That's true.
That's awesome.
Taken Clue.
It's
Taken
taken
slash.
Clue. It's more taken. It's more taken the Orient Express. But it's got Liam Neeson in it, so who cares?
And maybe he might fight some wolves. Who knows,
I
man?
hope so. I
On
hope
a train.
What else we got, Joe?
He's like the Steven Seagal of like.
Yes, he is.
That's what he is.
He's the new Steven Seagal. Yay! Okay.
We also have Paddington 2.
Paddington.
I saw Paddington 1.
I did. My daughter's super excited. I gotta get
I
tickets.
should
for that.
have gotten you tickets. I have free tickets for tomorrow night.
Shut up.
I have free tickets. I'm
I hate
sorry.
you, Heather.
You should have told me.
I know.
I've been to Paddington Station. I've never seen the Paddington.
You didn't-
But do you know of Paddington? the bear?
I love Paddington. I had the original book when I was a kid. Like I had a Paddington bear.
You
It's
like
exactly
Marmalade?
like the book.
I love Marmalade.
I think Nicole Kidman was even in the first one. It's a high caliber
Yes.
movie.
I enjoyed it. We
This is
watched it.
very
We saw it in
enjoyable.
theaters.
I didn't realize. I knew that it was pretty big, but I did not realize how huge it was until I went to the
Paddington's
UK.
huge.
And oh my
Yeah.
god, that
Yeah.
movie did some crazy dollars over there.
Yeah.
So Paddington 2, what else we got?
Are you guys excited about Proud Mary? I know you're excited about Proud
Proud
Mary. You're excited
Mary.
about Proud Mary.
Shady over there.
You like Proud Mary?
Taraji P. Henson, man, she killed it as Cookie on Empire.
Damn, you spit out so much.
Bruh.
There's a lot
be
to
a good
spit out,
movie.
man.
So
There's a lot to
it'll
spit
be
out.
interesting seeing her as an assassin.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's Atomic
she brushed
Blonde.
up on some
It's like
skills.
Atomic Blonde with black chick, but it's cool.
I know, but that's the thing is she's also older. That's one of the big things that she wanted to say is that
Yes.
older women can still do
Kick
the same
ass.
thing that men can do. It doesn't matter if we're 20 or
So
50.
it's Jackie Brown.
Exactly.
That's what it is, actually. It's the
Jackie Brown's
the
dope
Brown
movie,
yeah.
FYI, if you haven't
That's
seen
what
it.
it is, man.
I love Jackie Brown.
And they're also re-releasing The Room. I don't know if you guys seen Disaster
I didn't
Artist.
see Disaster Artist yet. That's on my to-do list. But I actually want to see The Room before I see Disaster
It
Artist.
makes sense.
So
After-
I will go see The Room this weekend as well on re-release since I got nothing else better to do. And then I'll watch Disaster Artist.
After what James Franco said at the Globes, fuck you, James Franco.
That was actually one of my favorite moments is when he
Push
curve
him
armed
to the
that.
side.
He's like, whoa. Dude. Wait, what did he say at the Globes? What did he upset?
He's such
He
made
said
some-
James Franco?
Yeah, he pulled a James Franco. He said some rather
What did he say?
sexist, harassing things up on the stage.
On the stage, what did he say?
I don't know if I got that.
Go watch it.
I'll watch it again.
What the
Go
people
watch
at home need to.
I'll YouTube
Go
it.
watch
I'll
it.
YouTube it.
Oh, okay.
YouTube it.
All right.
All right, what else is going on? Is that it for theaters
That's
this
it.
weekend?
That's it.
What events do we have going on ahead of this weekend?
Okay, I'm gonna go backwards because the one on top
Yes.
is the more important. Is that the end of it?
And we didn't even talk about that because I think all three of us are going to that. So
Okay.
we'll talk about that.
The Geeky Yard Sale and Swap Meet.
Oh yeah.
Come unload your nerdy collection. Who wants to do that?
Come unload.
I'll talk on that real quick. That's my friend Becky Taka Cosplay with the DC Geek Guildies. I forgot the name of the group, but my gal Becky Taka, Sparkling Garbage Cosplay as well with my gal Tess Banky. She's, she also has her own clothing line called Fairy Hot Cosplay. They do a lot of cool cosplay stuff, but she has a bunch of friends, me included, and they've got a lot of cosplay stuff and a lot of pop culture stuff that we do from all these shows. They're doing like a swap meet. If you have some extra stuff, and it's going to be cool. A lot of local people in the DC area will be there with their extra wares, so come check it out. Becky Taka.
Bring your own table, and it's a $20 vendor space. It's first come, first serve, but you can put your name on a list following, and they will call you as soon as they have a spot available. But that's what that says. All right.
For nerds from nerds.
The 6th annual Black Comic Book Festival.
Yes.
At the Schomburg Center. I'm going to say that wrong.
You're right.
In Black Culture, New York. The Schomburg Center annual. That's what it says.
The Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture.
In Black. There we go.
And it's based out of New York City.
It's like I've never heard of that city before.
It's an amazing show. My friend John Jennings, a bunch of amazing folks of color in the industry. It's their 6th year, and so many amazing talent are going to be there and involved. There's going to be a cosplay contest, but just some of the great contributors to the culture are there. It's going to be an amazing time.
Registration is free. It's open to the public.
Yes.
And so definitely enjoy it. Come on in or go and do it. That's what I should say.
In New York,
do
if
it.
I was in New York, I would be there. Check it out. It's going to be an amazing time.
I would say I would happily go do it, but I will be in DC So DC is I'm going to start off this way. Black Lightning comes out. It's next week on the 15th is when Black Lightning will hit television. So one thing that DC is doing very poorly right now is representation and inclusivity. And so this weekend during Martin Luther King Day weekend, DC is, because they politically cannot say, fuck you, Trump, they are actually coming to DC to have an inclusive show. That's what they want to do.
Yes.
So at the museum, it's technically free admission, but you do need to have a ticket, and tickets for most of the panels have been
sold out.
They are sold out.
Yeah. But you can still go to the museum. They have a DC Comics store pop-up outside with exclusive pop-up only. You have to go that
Shirts.
You can only get there.
They're
You're
going
gonna want
to
to get that.
The only thing that they have announced so far is shirts, but they'll probably have like mugs or something.
Everything.
If you've ever seen Graffiti's work, Graffiti they are almost at every single big show. If you've been to Baltimore, they've been there. They usually have exclusive content. It's probably they haven't said it in so many words, but it's probably graffiti with specialized shirts. They are going to have graphic novels. We want you to come to local comic book shops. Phantom, by the way, it's a friend of mine works there. If you're in DC and you want to stop by a fantastic store that's inclusive, Phantom Comics is in DuPont Circle. They are fantastic. But it's we want you to shop in local shops. But if you want to, like, I'm excited. I've already told all of my friends, and like in DC, I don't have that many. But if I already told all my DC friends, I'm like, I am so excited for your shop. I'm really excited. But they're gonna have panels on LGBT. What they want to do is they want to have it's technically a tabletop working event, but it's open so that they can have other people talk. They want to know what we want from the LGBTQ community. Yep. They want to talk about POCs and the different types of POCs out there. They don't want just Asian, just Black. They want everybody. Yeah,
there's like an all-inclusive. They're having well, let's start from the beginning. Friday night, they're going to do a Batman Gotham by Gaslight screening, which is going to be awesome. Premiere. We'll be there checking that out. It'll be awesome. And then panels all day Saturday. And it's going to end off with the Black Panther screening, premiere, and after party. But the amazing panels. And Joe and I will be in the house. We're going to hopefully interview and talk to a lot of the people involved on the panels, as well as recording the panels as well for you. So we'll have that content up on the NRW channel. But again, there's going to be a Wonder Woman panel focusing on the contributions of women in the business and the amazing women superheroes.
And Wonder Woman.
We'll have the POC panel. There's people who fought in combat with that Tom King, I think, is leading, and kind of that military and comics type thing going on there. There's an array of panels that is going to be just dope. But we're going to cover it all for you.
Mm-hmm. There's 6
and
panels.
Heather will be in the house as well.
I'll be there, but I'll be there nerding out and writing things down for future sales needs. So.
Awesome. So we'll be there. We'll see you guys, and we'll have the coverage on the network. So Joe, are you super excited? I know
super excited.
We've talked about it here and there.
Yeah, I'm going to have a good time. No, I'm really pumped for that because also Bruce Timm's going to be there.
Yes.
So where Bruce Timm goes,
Bruce
I go
from New York Comic Con.
That's right. Yeah. If you guys saw that, you saw we're now part of the creative team.
Yeah. Yeah, we already interviewed pretty much everybody that's involved that's going to be there, but we'll see them again.
Yeah.
By the way, slight tangent, just to say it, because Paul Dini was like hounded by all of the requests, and he had to cut off and be like, guys, it was a completely different team from the BTAS team. But Animaniacs is coming back to Hulu.
Oh yeah,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, it's Bruce Timm transition to Paul Dini transition to oh my God, Animaniacs is coming back.
And that means more Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah.
Good idea, bad idea. Hopefully more good idea, bad idea.
All right, we're gonna. Sorry.
So we'll sign off from there. Let's sing the Animaniacs song to sign off until next week and next episode. You want to sing it? Animaniacs fan?
That's just the outro.
We're just gonna whistle it off.
I don't know the words.
All right, we won't bore you with that. So let's let them know where they can find us online before we get out of here. Joe, Carabeo.com.
Stray J on my Instagram. How about that? As opposed to, I don't want to tell them about joecarabeo.com all the time.
Or patrickstrange.com
or Patrick
at
Strange.
Temple Far East, but patrickstrange.com, new release Wednesday, NRW, at Strange since 1977. Heather.
I don't think I can follow that up. I'm not following films. I also monitor the Amazing Comics VA page and Painted Visions VNS. Those are the 2 store pages. Or I'm at Heather is a nerd, all underscores. Heather is a nerd on Instagram. All
right, and I want to bring in somebody who's off camera real quick. Shady Hayes. Yes. She made her debut this week. She's now on the show. She'll be a regular contributor. I can't wait for her. Yes. Tell her where they can find you, Shady. You are amazeballs.
At that Shady Hayes on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter. YouTube. Collabing.
Her misadventures are awesome. You'll want to check out her Philippine trip and all her amazing cosplay. And she's just dope. I'm super excited that she's now part of the program.
Yes.
Pinoy's in the house.
Thank you.
And also, if she'll come on, although she's a little evil with me sometimes, she doesn't like me too. But Belle Bredehoft, you've seen her on the show before. Belle, at least shout your Twitter where they can follow you, because we're going to talk about cosplay this year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Belle Bredehoft's Crazy Cosplay on Facebook.
Belle's Crazy Cosplay.
Bell's
Instagram.
Crazy Cosplay Instagram. Check her out. That's us, y'all.
Yes.
For Belle, Heather, Joe, Shady, I'm Patrick. This is New Release Wednesday. Please like, share, subscribe, y'all. And we're out of here.
Best episode ever.
Deuces.
Every time.
you.